Yo. Hello, welcome to the video. This video is about Reddit marketing. So if you're a creator or an agency and you're thinking, how the fuck do I do Reddit marketing? It's all confusing as fuck. What's all these different subreddits all about, and there's verifications, and there's going to be some more advanced stuff in here as well. Like if you already know Reddit, should be plenty of stuff for everyone. So yeah, without further ado. So why would you even go on Reddit? Why is Reddit a good platform? Reddit is a massive platform. It's literally a platform. I don't know a single person who uses Reddit personally, but apparently it's one of the biggest websites in the world. So 430 million users monthly. This is a massive platform with a massive NSFW section. You can post your Onlyfans link there. They're not going to ban you. You know, it's super easy to just post on there. Just create an account and start posting. And once you find something that works, once you find the strategy that works for you as a model, or if you're an agency for one of your models, once you find the right subreddits for your model and you find the kind of content that works, you just need to kind of rinse and repeat it every single day, buy the right amount of upvotes, and you're good to go. So how to stand out on Reddit? This is a big thing because every single NSFW subreddit is essentially the same thing. It's literally just a feed of posts. You click on it, they all have slightly different rules. Like one of them is like, you know, for girls with big butts, one of them is for girls with big boobs, etc. And you can get really niche down to all these different things. There's one called like ghost nipples, which is for girls who have like ghost nipples. I don't know what it means. I think it means like the nipple goes like inside or whatever. Anyways, there's all kinds of niche things in here. And this is really great because, you know, you can target specific audiences. So guys who really like big butts, you can go post straight in one of those big butt subreddits and you'll immediately be seen by guys who really want to see big butts. So it's super targeted. So that's a really good thing about it. But every subreddit is essentially the same, aside from the fact they have different themes. Like one of them's a butt subreddit, one of them's a boob subreddit, one of them's an emo subreddit, whatever. They just have slightly different rules, slightly different themes, but they're all the same thing. It's a feed of posts. Post 1, post 2, post 3, post 4, etc. Hundreds, maybe thousands of posts from girls. And so the question is, how do you stand out? How are you going to stand out? As you as the model, you got to be thinking, how am I going to stand out amongst all these other girls? There's literally just loads and loads of girls. Imagine a guy who's on Reddit, who's on one of these NSFW subreddits. He's just scrolling through post after post after post on Reddit. And you've got to think, how am I going to stand out? What can I do to make myself better than all these other girls? Because this is a big part of it. You need to either be, right, one is quality. You need to either stand out in terms of quality, like your lighting needs to be better, your editing needs to be better, your phone camera needs to be the best. Like, that's one way that you can stand out, right? You don't need to do that necessarily, but it's going to help. One girl who does this amazingly is called Riley Wood X, I think is her username. She does it perfectly. Flawless quality, every picture looks really great, edited perfectly, perfect quality lighting. That you can definitely go for that. If that's not so much of an option, it's not the end of the world. You can still do well without having perfect quality images. One way is just to be unique. Try a different outfit. Try different angles. Try and be really, you know, express more personality in your content is another way. Don't be boring. Don't blend in with every other girl. Try to just stand out in some way. This is going to be super important. Maybe you find some unique outfit that you've never seen a girl wear. Maybe you do some crazy sexual thing that no other girl does. You know, that can work as well. Bubbly, smiley, friendly. Be like jump. You want a guy when he sees your content, you want him to feel like connection, like you want him to feel like that personality come out from your content. So that's also really important. Be smiley, be friendly, be bubbly, express yourself, express your personality. This is, this game of OnlyFans, is a lot of it is about personality. Guys are on OnlyFans a lot of the time because they want a personal connection with the model. They don't just want pixels of girls, naked girls, because they can get that anywhere. They can go on Pornhub right now and look at that. So what they want is, they want personality, personal connection. So the more that you can express personality, the better. The more that you can make him feel a connection to you somehow through the screen. Like, I found personally that works really well. One example, do a photo shoot with, goth themed or something, right? Just come up with something that's a little bit out of the ordinary so you can stand out. And then other than that, just look really, really good. Post high quality content, like I said. So, the Reddit formula. What is the Reddit formula? The Reddit formula is basically, what you will do is you'll create a list of subreddits suited to your model. I'll put a link in the description of a massive table of like every subreddit, and it's all broken down into different categories. Super easy. You need to go through every subreddit that has over, like, I don't know, 50k members, maybe even less, like, depends. And you need to go through every subreddit, and you need to write a list of every subreddit that is relevant to your model. So, and then you need to have this long list of subreddits that are relevant to your model. And you need to just test each and every one, because each one will have different requirements. Each one will have different moderators. They'll have, like, if you don't know, like, every subreddit is moderated by a different group of people. So this one subreddit may be heavily moderated, and they may just ban you for the most petty thing. And then another subreddit might be, not very well moderated, and it means you can just post there 3 times a day, and you can repeat the same post. They won't mind, right? So the only way you're going to know that is by manually posting in each one and figuring out, okay, who's got the more lenient moderators and who's got the more, like, strict moderators. You want to probably be in the subreddits that have more lenient moderators. You don't want to be in the really strict subreddits, because you'll eventually just get banned. So you're going to try and find those one or two, or you're going to try and find a few subreddits that just have, not too many rules. Like, they're not going to ban you for anything. That you can just kind of post in freely, not have to worry about getting banned too much. That you can just post in there every single day. And then you need to find, you'll eventually break down this list into, like, maybe 20 to 30 subreddits that are really, really good for your model, that your model performs well in, right? And you might need to do this for a while, where, you'll have to create lots of content, or you'll get your model to create lots of content. You'll have to post on lots of different subreddits, and you will eventually find something that works well. And once you find that, you're just going to have to repeat it over and over. And the next thing is you want to buy upvotes as well. You want to buy upvotes. So each subreddit, you want to go and you want to look at the top 5 posts, the top 7 posts. And let's say post number 7 has, this is the hot post section, by the way. But let's say post number 7 in the hot post section has 80 upvotes. You're going to buy 80 upvotes so that you get into that, hot post range. And then from there, if your content is good from there, then you will continue to get more upvotes organically from the people who are seeing your content in the hot posts. So after the upvote bot boosts your post, then more people will see it. And if your content is good, that's key point. If your content is good, then more real people on Reddit will like the post, and it will continue to go more viral. And what you want is to make good enough content and post it in the right subreddits, so that when each time you buy upvotes, it will boost the post, and then people will continue to upvote after that. If you buy 150 upvotes on a post, and then no real people upvote it after that, it's not really going to work. You need to then that's a problem with your content and not the problem with the upvotes. It means you need to improve the content, or you need to try different content, or you're not posting the right content in the right subreddits. So yeah, the goal with that is consistently go viral. You want every single day, you want to aim to have at least one post that has like over 1K upvotes in total. If you're doing that, then you're doing okay on Reddit. You're doing okay. So you just need to keep figuring it out, and you need to keep posting in different subreddits. You need to keep trying different types of content until you find what goes viral, and then you just rinse and repeat it over and over. And the thing is, what you should have, if you do this right, you should have a list of 20 to 30 subreddits where you post every day, and you buy the same amount of upvotes, and you post the same type of content, and you should be able to get, like, depending on the model, it depends on model, but if you do it really well, you'll be able to get like 20 subs a day average. So yeah, anything over 1K upvotes is good. You should aim to try and get that like every day or every few days. And over 100K views is like viral. So yeah, if any posts get over 100K views, that's pretty good. On Reddit, I don't know, that's like as good as you're gonna get probably. I don't know. I've never seen posts get over like 200K views. So that's like super viral if you get that many. And if you can't seem to get to this point, you need to just keep testing, keep posting in new subreddits, keep posting different types of content, and eventually you're going to find what works. But that's the hard part, is getting to this point where you have like that list of 20 to 30 subreddits that work extremely well, and the type of content that works well in them, and you can just repeat it over and over every single day. So yeah, and then at that point, just hire it to a VA. Get the VA to just do the job for you. Easy. But getting to this point is hard, but once you're at this point, it's not too hard. So yeah, like I said, I already mentioned this, but yeah, you want to aim to get in, let's say, the top 5 posts, the top 5 to 7 posts. If you scroll through the hot posts of a subreddit, go to the top 7 posts and try to gauge, okay, let's say post number 5 has, 100 upvotes. Let's say post number 7 has 83 upvotes or whatever. Then you want to buy somewhere in that range so that you get right there up to the top. And now, like I said, if your content is good, then your posts will continue to rise. It will continue to rise because real people will upvote it. After you buy the bot, real people will continue to upvote it. If no real people upvote your post, then that's unsuccessful, and it's not really gonna work. So yeah, the grind, the hard part. I already kind of mentioned this, but the hard part is, yeah, you're gonna need to post like 20 to 30 times a day on Reddit, probably, just to figure out what works and then repeat what works. So yeah, like if you're a model or you're an agency, the model needs to make regular content. Yeah, pretty regular. And she needs to focus on making it high quality, making content that stands out, making content that doesn't just blend in with every single other girl on the platform, so that she can, get lots of upvotes, be popular on the platform. And then I would say if you post consistently for, let's say, like a month, then you will be able to see what works. And the thing is, it's feedback, because, let me just pause. And the thing is, it's feedback. And it's feedback because if you post 1,000 times on Reddit over the space of like a month, you're going to see which posts have done well, which posts haven't done well, which subreddits your girl does well in. And it's kind of a feedback-based thing. You need feedback from the platform. You need to post a lot so that you see what works, so that you see what didn't work, so so that you can keep doing more of what works and be more successful, and just keep rinse and repeating what works. And depending on the model, it's going to take longer. It might take a long time. You might have to try lots of different types of content. You might have to work on a content for a while, whatever. I mean, that's more like up to you to figure it out. And that is not a real thing. So yeah, the only other thing I didn't mention is buying aged accounts. So a lot of subreddits will have requirements for age and karma, which basically means that your account needs to be over a certain age. Normally it's like it needs to be at least like a month old or 2 months old. It needs to have over a certain amount of karma. And karma is just something that you develop on the platform by posting lots. But lots of subreddits won't allow you in until you have 2,000 post karma, somewhere around there typically. So what you do instead is you buy an aged account. Yeah, I'll leave a link in the description for a good place to buy aged accounts. Just be aware that a lot of subreddits do know that you buy an aged account and some of them won't let you in. However, that's up to you to figure out. For some models, it's better to have her real username, because you can't change usernames on Reddit. So once you buy an account, you're stuck with that randomized username that they've probably given you. This buying an aged account will save you loads of time, and it will allow you to get straight into a lot of subreddits. But some subreddits will be quite strict on it, and they won't allow you in because you have an aged account. Some subreddits will only allow you in if you have the name of the model as the username. So if her name is Booty69 girl, then on Onlyfans, then the Reddit username needs to basically match it the same way. Because some moderators of subreddits will be strict about this, but that's up for you to decide, which one is better. If you're going for more of a long-term approach, you might want to use her real username. You want to use the same, create an account for her and use the same username. However, if you're going for more short-term, you just need to make money now, which I assume most people are, then you want to buy an aged account and you want to go straight away. You want to get verified and you want to post in the big subreddits. So yeah, for most people, I would say that aged accounts are much better. But just know that with aged accounts, you may run into some problems with some subreddits. Anyways, that's basically it. That should be a pretty nice guide for the beginning. I think I explained most of the basics of Reddit and some more advanced stuff. I'll probably be making some more videos on Reddit in the future as well. So yeah, stay tuned for more value. I will also be making a video on TikTok. I'll also be making a video on TikTok soon, and I'll probably be making some more in-depth Reddit videos as well, because Reddit is probably what I know most about. So yeah, peace out. Thank you guys.